1095jamz.com. Francine Chin.
Community Matters. A trek across the diaspora to bring the community to you.
And as promised last week, we are restarting Community Matters, and our trek this week takes us into the entertainment arena. This evening, we're in Florida, South Florida, I think it is, to speak with a gentleman called Zadok. How are you, Zadok? Welcome to Cool 97 FM and the Worldwide Radio Network.
Hi, Francine. How are you doing today? How are you?
I am great. I want to know how you are doing.
I'm doing wonderful, considering the circumstances.
Well, yes, we have to make the best of it, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Last week, I got a call from Willie Stewart, former drummer of Third World, and now he's a music facilitator doing some wonderful job down there in Florida. And he asked me to listen to your album, and I was very, very impressed. What's the name of the new album that you have?
Yeah, the album is called Man a Lion, and I'm glad you mentioned Willie. I think he played on like 4 or 5 tracks on the album, and a great musician.
Yes. Tell me about the album, because it seems to be very message driven, very inspirational. What influenced you to write this? Because you're the writer as well, right?
Yes, I wrote all the songs on the album, and my inspiration come from my beliefs, and my beliefs is in the Most High. And you know, this is my 4th album, and I kept them on the same tone, the same bass. I always want to worship the Father and keep the Father in mind in everything I do. So it's about children of Israel scattered in the West. And so, you know, coming from the Rastafarian environment, I had a wake-up call, I'd have to say, as to who I am and to who we are as a people. And so this is how this album came about.
Okay. Now this is interesting. This is your 4th album. To be honest with you, I'm impressed with the album. But this is the first time I'm hearing about Zadok. How long have you been singing, and when did you start?
I've been in the business for a long time. You know, I've been in business from like about 1992, I think, when I started, you know, when I wrote my first album. And my name was Ishmael at the time.
Okay.
So I changed my name because I stopped doing music for a while so I could, you know, grow my family and grow my kids. That's why you might have never heard about me, because I stopped for a long time. And I was talking to a friend of mine one day who was the guitarist for Yellow Man, and I was speaking to him, and he said, "Hey, what happened to you? Why did you come out of the music business?" I said, "Well, you know, I have to take care of my family and stuff like that, and that's more important to me, you know." And he said, "Why don't you come in the studio and do some recordings, and I'll do it for you." And so we got together and we collaborate, and here it is, Man a Lion.
Now, where did you start? You're living in Florida. Did you start singing, doing this kind of thing in Jamaica?
Well, as a young man, I used to sing in the school, you know, and in the church. I was on the choir and stuff like that. That's how I really started. Okay. I was a shy kid. Teacher used to call you and say, "Hey, you need to come and sing this song for me," you know, and have everybody sit down and they want to hear me sing. And that's how I really started. I remember back in the Bob Marley days when I heard Bob Marley music, I said, "Wow, that's some serious music." And I remember going over to his studio and talking to him, and he said, "I'll record you." But then what happened is that Bob went away for a while, and I thought I lost my chance then. So it was stuck in my mind, so I had to migrate and go into the United States. And then after a while, I said, you know, I'm going to pick up music again, and that's how it started. I recorded my first song, and 2 weeks after, I was opening for Toots and the Maytals.
Wonderful.
So,
Now, you're originally from
great
St. Anne, aren't
Yes.
you? Same parish
Yes,
as
I'm from
Marley
St. Anne.
and Garvey and Burning Spear. Ernest Smith
Yep.
as well. So
yeah, the Garden Parish, man. That's where the good stem come from.
right. So you left Jamaica, you went to the United States, you delved for a while, and then you started to grow or to focus on your family. Now you're back in the music business. It is a very serious time now. The entertainment industry has gotten a big blow. But despite all of that, this is Zadok, musicians, I said it to Courtney Panton the other day, musicians are still creating, because I'm still getting these music and I'm still seeing people in the studios and I'm still getting videos. How do you plan to put this album, Man a Lion, out there? What have you been doing, and what do you plan to do digitally, because everyone is digital right now?
I'm working with Donna Cassine for the time, and so we're getting together with some stuff, and obviously you are right in line. You're number 1 on the list.
Wow, thank you.
I can't leave out 1095 Jams.
Thank you.
Can't leave you guys out. So this is where I'm starting.
And just to have you know that the entire Jamaica and London and America, people all over the world are listening to this show tonight.
Man, I just want to say big up to everyone. And I know times are hard, but, we just got to focus and stand firm, believe in the Father, and everything will work out,
Well, you know what, Zadok, we're looking forward to hearing more from you. What is your favorite song on the album, or you don't have a favorite?
I kind of like all of them, but
Yes.
I love the one where I have a little daughter and she sang on it. It says, "Who gave the order to shoot us down?"
Well, we're going to drop that one, and there's another one
Nice.
that I played last week, and I'm going to play it again, What a Gwaan.
Ah.
Right? I
Thank you.
really
Yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've got to run, but I wish you the best of luck. Keep on working. Really, really nice album. And I'm sure Donna and your team will be getting it out there to other people. Folks, if you want it, just give me a call, send me an email. I'll send it to you. Zadok, down in South
man,
Florida.
blessings and big up to everyone, and thank you very much for the opportunity. And stand firm, everyone. Stay safe. Enjoy.
And enjoy the music. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Community Matters. A trek across the diaspora to bring the community to you.
Coronavirus a come to mash down the human race. People are run around like them no know say I run the place. Lightning and thunder, brimstone, earthquake and fire. Look around and see the sheep, them a run up and down in the streets. Wondering how they gonna go through life to make ends meet. I say, oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Politicians running around every day, lying to the people and line their pockets with your money. Tricking the people day by day that they can solve these problems. No way, I say, oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. No one to come to your pendants when you're dying in the street. In the neighborhood, the people, they must starve for food to eat. I hear of wars and rumors of wars. Earthquake, lightning, thunder, brimstone and fire. Pestilence crawling around in high and low places, searching for souls they can destroy them. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel and Daniel, they all talk about these things in the last days. Now. Yahshua came and they crucified the King. Revelation revealed. Remember, He is risen, so turn away from your sin. Get up. Oh yeah, realize I want a Gwaan on the earth. I said, check yourself. Oh yeah, check yourself. I want a Gwaan on the way them write down the false prophecies. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. Children of Israel, come on, I said, oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth. I want a Gwaan on the earth. Oh yeah, I want a Gwaan on the earth.